my beautiful and amazing royals of Africa, Mbolo and Imadio royals. This is your queen, Ngningone, second of the name, 17th generation crown queen of the fangs and of the amazing and beautiful diaspora Africans. My dear children, batata, banana, let's have an African conversation this morning. All right, my beautiful children, what are we talking about? Well, today I'm bringing you some words of wisdom. We are talking about the jealousy, the hatred that is crippling us. There's nowhere we can go as a community, as a group of people, as a nation. Wow, we have become as demonic as those who conquered and enslaved us. So even before we think about anything, we need to go down to the root cause. What is holding us back in our communities, in our nation, the Black people, the African and their descendants, is that jealousy and hatred. So as you know, I always tackle the family. Whatever you see our people do out there, whether good or whether bad, they got it from their homes. They learn it from home. When we're dealing with adult bullies, guess what? Our children in schools are dealing with their children because that's how it is. So I will share a few videos and then I will come back and talk.
Black people destroyed my rental car business and I am forever done. As of January 1st, 2025, I am closing doors on my rental car business. I have 15 cars and trust me, it's been nothing but a lot of problems when it comes to my own people. That's really sad. You would think Black people would support a Black business and treat it kindly. However, they have treated me extremely bad. Now, I'm not here to say that there wasn't any problems with other races of people. However, I will promise you 90% of my problems were from my own people. As an example, here in Orlando, we just had the football classic weekend and lots of people fly in from all over the country to come to the college football classic weekend. They drive in. It was thousands of people that poured into the city. I rented my cars out for the Orlando Classic weekend, and a lot of my cars came back. Rims are scratched up. One guy totally destroyed a $2,500 rim to my Mercedes. Burn marks in my seats, burn marks in the center console on the leather. I mean, they literally just have no respect for anything, and I'm really tired of it. I'm not the only person complaining about this. There are other Black people in the rental car space and YT people and other people of all races that say Black people are the #1 problem when it comes to this business. You all have no respect. You tear down everything. You smoke and burn up cars. You do everything. As a matter of fact, one of the worst situations I've also had is when a Black woman took my car to South Carolina, left it there and said she's not returning it because she doesn't feel like it. So a tow truck had to drive from Florida all the way to South Carolina to pick up the car. That's just disrespectful and wrong. They're also the first ones to tear down Black businesses. We build Black businesses, whether it's a rental car business, a Turo business, a single family home that they're renting out to a Black family or a Black person, Airbnb businesses, nightclubs, bars, barbershops, hair salons, smoke shops. Who's the first people to tear down our businesses? It ain't the Arab man. It ain't the YT man. It's not the Asian man or the Arab. You screaming open up Black businesses and support Black business, but here y'all come tearing it down. And a lot of people out here want to be talking to me, telling me it's not Black people, it's ninjas. They Black. When they came out their mama, the birth certificate said they was Black. You can't relabel a Black person a ninja because you want to. I remember in Detroit one time, a woman was opening up, this is when the smoke shops was first coming out. People was getting licenses and all this stuff to open up these smoke shops. And in Detroit, a woman was opening up a smoke shop, a Black woman. But guess who was the first ones to break in and steal everything before her grand opening? Black people. Tear up nightclubs. You fight in bars. You pull out your pew-pews and you do what you got to do at the barbershops and hair salons. I done seen all type of crap. You fight on cruise ships. You tear up rental car companies. You tear up Airbnbs. You are so destructive. And then they want to come on here talking about I'm against my own people. Somebody has to say something. Y'all always want to be in my comments talking about the YT man and what happened 50 years ago, 100 years ago. But y'all are the Black KKK. You destroy everything. Everything you touch and you see, you find a way to grab it and fuck it up.
People want to punish you because you have confidence. It's like, how dare you sit there and actually feel good about yourself, like, and they actually feel justified, and they feel like what's it called, they're doing some kind of like social justice by humbling you, like they're doing something for humanity, when really it's because you've triggered their insecurities. Like, you actually feel like you have the right to punish me because I've triggered your insecurities, rather than actually going to actually deal with your insecurities. Do you understand? Like, these are the bitches that turn into mean girls. Like, these are the people that turn like 80 years old, like, and they're still being nasty and this and that. This is why like narcissistic people, they get worse with age and that, because like they just go from blaming one person to another person to another person. Do you understand? Like, so when they've destroyed you for being confident, they move on to another person to destroy for being confident, and another person, and they never ever actually build character. Like, they never actually like do anything to improve themselves or nothing like that. Do you understand? Like, it's so crazy. I remember, like, you know, back then, like, all my haters and this and all that, when I would argue with people, this and all that, they'll be like, oh, you're crazy, you're this, you're that, you're that. But I'm not the one that throws shade at people, though. I don't throw shade at people. I don't throw indirects. Like, I still have a higher self-esteem than you. You can tell all the lies you want. You can point out all my flaws you want. I still have a higher self-esteem than you. I be chilling, like, you're doing the most, and all I have to do is breathe. Like, do you understand? Like, I go to therapy. Like, I actually took responsibility, like, for my own issues and my own trauma. Like, you bitches will be 70, 60 years old with absolutely no character development. None whatsoever. Like, you will continue to blame and blame and blame other people for triggering your low self-esteem, your body image issues, and all of these things, and your insecurities, because you refuse to deal with it, because you find it easier to traumatize other people who trigger these things because you're a weak bitch. Like, that is literally it. Like, bitches want to punish you because you dare to feel good about yourself. They want to punish you because you dare to go and get a nice outfit. You know what I mean? Like, feel good about yourself, have a swagger, whatever it is. Like, they want to punish you for it. They want to put you in your place. Like, they want to let you know that no, you're not the creme de la creme, and they want to remind you every fucking day of your life, like, of all your insecurities and or your flaws or whatever it is that they feel like make you bad, makes you feel bad, because they want to punish you. Because the issue is, how dare you feel good about yourself when I don't feel like you should feel good about yourself, because they want to be the one to give you permission. But that permission will only come when they feel good about themselves, because they don't feel good about themselves, the permission will never come. So they want you to constantly feel like shit, and since you don't feel like shit, they want to punish you. Bitches want to punish you because you have confidence.
Remember, my people, I told you, we are God's people. It's not for flex. That's the truth. So just know, when you dwell in the dark side, there are severe consequences. Our people in Africa, we've always been pure, innocent in nature. We've always reflected our true nature, which is godly. Slavery and colonization made us the demons we are today. But as you know, if our source is light, what does it mean? We can defeat that darkness that is eating us from our roots within our own families.
I honestly believe that some people feel like they have the right to abuse you. Like, they have the right to abuse other people. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, there's some people that genuinely, they cannot fathom why you're upset that they abused you. Like, they cannot fathom why they're not allowed to abuse you, whatever type of abuse, like abuse. They can't fathom why they're not allowed to bully and abuse other people. Like, they cannot understand. Like, they feel like they have the right. Like, and this is why some people, yeah, like when you call them out on their bullshit, or you go, like, you get angry, yeah, they continuously like focus on that and use it against you, because like they genuinely feel like they have the right to abuse you. They have the right to have access to you, to do anything they want to do to you. Like, have you met those people? Like, they genuinely feel like it is their God-given right. Like, there's some people, they feel like it's their right to come into your space. It's their right to go out of their way and tell you their peace of mind. It is their God-given right to put you in your place. It's their right to abuse you. Like, they feel like it is their human right. And when you stand up to them, or you expose this or this and that, yeah, they genuinely feel like something bad has been done to them, because as far as they're concerned, like, it is their right.
I'm about to show you guys a very disturbing video, man. And y'all wondering why they charging y'all 6 months deposit just before they let your raggedy ass move into a property. It's fucked up when good people try their best to help you out, and this is what happens to the good people. Check this video out, man. This shit hurt my heart.
Like, because I asked you to leave because you did not pay your rent. I asked you to leave my house. I wasn't evicting you. I didn't want to even put an eviction on your record. I just asked you to leave my house, and you do this shit? Like, because I asked you to leave my house and you wouldn't leave, talking about, Timmy, you gonna have to take me to court. You do all this though? Like,
Yes, my children, you heard your sister. Many of our people, they just legitimize hatred. They make it okay. They even get out of their hole, wherever they crawl out of, and go publicly. I mean, we have become shameless in coaching others to become hateful. Well, my dear people, as long as we walk further and further away from our nature, the suffering upon our collective will continue. I saw another interesting video. One of our daughters, she made a research and everything, saying that, oh, she wanted to find out what is the world percentage of white population. She found out they only constitute 7% of the world population, and she was shocked.
So the question was, out of the entire world's population, what percentage is white? There are people who said 60, 80. Somebody even said 90. Do you know what the real answer is? It's 7%. 7%. That means they don't even have the numbers to keep up white supremacy. What that means is either we're letting them keep it up, or we're actively helping them keep it up, because they don't have the manpower to do it by themselves. What if we all collectively said, I don't want to be in a place or support the ideas of white supremacy? It would be over. There's too many of us versus them. It would be over. This is such a game changer for me. This is like the moment where I heard the word colonizer. Or even when I saw how they treated Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. 7%? They're only there because we keep them there. That's crazy! So
Kati Chimbulu, Patrick Ngubi Mangasa, African James Bond, Didier Drogba.
It's like they're so little in numbers. They don't have the manpower to continue forcing their concept, their ideology, their ways, that white supremacy down our throat. So we must be helping them do that. I'm like, yeah, our baby just had that that come to Jesus moment. Yes, because many of us have become them. Many of us have become as hateful as them. They are the one who came and changed our lives and destinies. We didn't go to Europe. They came to us out of jealousy. They slaughtered our fathers, looted their wealth, and enslaved their children out of jealousy. They destroyed us, destroyed our cultures, destroyed everything they found us with out of jealousy. So that's that jealousy that is feeding the soul of many of our people. And it starts from our own families. Jealousy. Unruly people conquered us. We have become unruly. In royal houses, you would see them challenge the forbidden. Yeah. Because when the European came, they made the nobody's kings. So everything we held as sacred, they challenged it, they brought it to the ground. And our people are finding comfort in those broken ways. Our people have betrayed themselves in a way where it seems like there's a point of no return. We gladly take their corrupt concept about life, about our own existence. It's because we are doing to ourselves. So, but in all that, you have to understand that as people of God, our source is light. So no matter the amount of darkness that has taken over your soul, you can tap back into that light and let it shine bright and dispel the darkness in you. Yeah, only 7% of the people living on earth are white, but we are all living under their supremacy. How come? Very vital question. You heard your brother mention, when you guys go after your brothers and sisters who own businesses to go and ruin it, jealousy, that demonic spirit, it's in you. You go and find somebody building something that can give us, all of us, our collective honor and respect, but you go and ruin it for him. And in our communities, it's admirable. They tap on your shoulder when you do evil. You go and ruin somebody's life, they tap on your shoulder. They gave you titles, but you know you have the power to stop all that. We are not animals. We are God's people. Start as of today. Be the one that will end evil in your bloodline. If you come from a family so dysfunctional, people step on each other, people backstab each other, people betray each other, be the one to call that meeting and say all that nonsense cease. If you are going to be part of this, that is family. Our foundation is light, and I will not allow idiots, devils, ruin our entire bloodline. Start cleaning house. Every family has a king. Know your rank in your family. Take charge.
In every family, there is a star. And this is one thing that Africans, most especially Africans, don't understand. Not everybody will be rich in your family, but God will raise one person to make everybody rich. And in every family, there is a star. But the problem we have in our generation is that we kill the star of our family. Now God is speaking to me to tell somebody that is watching. If you are watching this video, you are the star of your family. And I'm saying this under God, that no man or woman, boy or girl will be able to kill your star. You will fulfill your assignment. That thing God said you will become it. I'm declaring today, no man's spirit or deity can stop your star from shining. You will grow beyond your imagination. I prophesy that between now and the next 15 days, what you have not achieved in 15 years, the God of Prophet Okose Emmanuel, the God that called me, the God that chose me, the God that established me, the God that raised me from the dung and placed me among priests and kings, that same God will establish you. I decree no man or woman can kill your star. You must succeed. You will go far in Jesus' name. Type it. My star cannot be swallowed. It is what it is. Share this to 15 people. It is well with you.
Don't let your entire bloodline go to waste. We have to start working in our family. People don't just come in our businesses and destroy it, because they come from a household where they destroy things within their home. Have you ever been married to someone who, when they get mad, they go after your property? A TV they know they didn't buy, they go and slam it to the ground because now they have, according to them, a justified reason to cause you losses. All that are demonic possession, yes. You go to somebody's establishment, because if you knew it was white owned, you wouldn't have done that, because you know they're going to lay it on you. But to your brother, your sister, how dare him or her own a business? I'm going to ruin it. Demonic possession. So you come from a household where people destroy other people's property. You don't just go out there and start acting like that. If you grew up in a family where dad and mom or both were showing respect to other people's property. No, you came from a family where they destroy each other's property when that demon comes over them. My people, you have the power to cut ties with evil. You have the power. Speak it out of your life. Have the power. We are wasting time having children, raising children. What are they going to inherit? An unsafe world, a world in which we were actors. So we can't blame other people. What we want for ourselves, we so much want for our children. We don't want better for our children. We can continue passing down the dysfunction, the hatred, the jealousy, and all this nonsense. My grandfather told me, our people are magical. You are incapable of being destroyed because of the source you come from. It's in you, the creative life force of existence, everything that exists. This is who you come from. What cannot you beat? That's why I don't believe that thing. No, you choose to make poor decisions. You feel good when other people hurt because you are now a demon. We're going to beat them out of your vessels. So the holy ancestors could replace them. That's why we continue talking. We point out what is wrong. Those who don't like my content and who try to shadow ban me. You want to listen to people who want to maintain the dysfunction. Everybody else does wrong to us. We don't do wrong to anybody. We the victim. Go and find the creators who will lie to you for views, for money. Our people need to heal. And there's no way we are going to go and be successful. We can travel to the end of the world. Our dysfunction gonna follow us, this sick demonic instinct that pushes to destroy our brothers sitting next to us, showering us with love and gifts. That demon is what is holding us back, and it must be addressed. But we have the power to renew. We are serpents, my children. You are not the same man, the same woman you were yesterday. Our melanin gives us the opportunity to renew every cycle. What are you talking about? You can make the decision to give up evil as of today.
What the Moors did was replace black royalty with black nobility. Using the sciences, saying that they men, using men government. Well, nobility is not higher than royalty. See, as a royal, I don't need no ID to prove my sovereignty. As a royal, my bloodline proves my sovereignty. As a nobleman, you need a card or an ID to prove your sovereignty. You can't lie now and say that's not true, because all y'all nobles and Moors be talking about is getting some type of paper to prove your sovereignty. I'm a royal, bitch. I'm not a noble. And we gonna beat y'all ass for coming over here enslaving royals and going to Europe enslaving royals. You slick red fez head bitches, we gonna snap y'all goddamn head off.
Children, to our fathers out there and our mother, we are the ones who can make a big difference. We are the generation that came to know the truth about us. We are immortals. We are serpents. We self-renew. Just make the conscientious effort. I want to drop the baggage of slavery. I want to live a rich and fulfilling life in cleanliness and everything, you have the power to make that decision. And once you transform yourself, you're going to transform your entire household. You're going to transform your children, and then your children are going to transform their children, and so on and so on. This is when you elevate your bloodline from peasantry to royalty. It's the choices they make, the choices our ancestors made that led them to be chosen for a particular role or something. So be the son or the daughter in your bloodline that would break the generational curses. So be the son or the daughter who will restore your bloodline. And I'm so sorry we lost the war, which led you to experience all that nonsense. I'm so sorry, my people. I'm so sorry. But know that our forefathers and foremothers gave it all for us. So there's bloodshed over our heads. They didn't die so that we could be made slaves, so that we could be destroyed. Remember, we are serpent. You are not the same man today as the man you were yesterday. And you can make a clean cut. Don't believe the European, how they guilt trip you about your past or things you have done in your past. Remember, we are serpent. We peel off. The Europeans are crazy about background checking and all that thing they do, always bringing people past to the forefront. It's because they're predators, okay? In order for you to be predators around people, you have to size them up. You have to know more about them than they know about you. It's a war strategy. That's why many of you who are predators as well, the minute they get a single information about you, they start looking you up, pulling this, pulling that. Predators. Anybody sizing you up intend to use you as a prey one day. Our people say you can die in the spirit and become somebody else. When you start making the right decision, giving up the manipulation of the white man and his techniques, when you search and find yourself within you, you make better decisions. Your vessel gonna be cleansed, and at that point you can host holy ancestors. You can be a new man. You can be a new woman. You have that power. We peel off. We are immortals. Remember, some of us have become too dark in spirit. They get a high seeing other people hurt. The climax, when another person cries, demonic possession. We are not here just to fill in space. We are here to be the continuation of those who came here before. So cleanse your vessel. Don't let the past guilt trip you. You can make a decision. I used to be a slave. Today I woke up a king. And walk like one, act like one, sound like one. Same thing for our ladies out there. There's a lot of bloodshed over our heads. We are important people. Those who died didn't die because they didn't know what they were doing. They knew we were worth dying for. So we must honor their sacrifice. Even if you don't want to change for yourself, think of our ancestors. We are because they were. We're in captivity because they lost. You see, whatever is related to us is tied to them. So wake up and do right. And may all our holy ancestors locate each one of you needing deliverance from that demon. We are not going to cross over 2025 with these demons. We must beat them, we must bind them, we must kick them out of our vessel so our holy, righteous ancestors could find a home in us. Okay, my people, we are resilient, unbreakable, undamageable. Stop walking around dysfunctional, using all kinds of excuses. You can beat it. You're the earth firstborn. So always remember that. Okay, my loves. All right, that was it for today. I will end this message. There's an auntie of ours giving you guys a very great advice. Be careful who you go after. This one is really for those of you after watching me today. You're gonna stay bound on doing evil. If you swear over your life that you won't leave somebody alone unless over your dead body, prepare to die, because some of us are just untouchable. Okay? Auntie, come and talk to our children.
Be very careful who you are planning to bring down. Be careful of who you are conspiring against. Be careful of who you are ganging up against, plotting evil against. Be very careful. Some people, they are immune. Some people, they are sealed. Some people, they are protected. Some people, they are encamped with the angel of God. Angels are defending them. Be very careful. Don't bring your judgment too close. Some people are untouchable. You cannot touch them. The day you touch them, your entire lineage is going to be swept out. Ask your great-grandfather, King Saul. Because of envy, because of jealousy, because of the grace of God upon David's life, King Saul was looking for all kind of way to terminate David. You see what happened to King Saul and his entire generation after him. Be very careful. Ask your other uncle, Haman. When Haman was plotting evil against Mordecai, Haman was digging, Haman was hanging things to hang Mordecai. We see how the thing turned out. It will backfire on you. Be very careful. Some people, they carry the covenant of God. You will not touch them. You will not. The Bible said the administrator in Daniel chapter 9, they plotted against Daniel. Why? Because Daniel refused to join them. Some of you, when people refuse to join you, you will hate them, conspire against them. Is it by force to join you? We don't have the same energy. We don't have the same vision. And we don't have the same destiny. Is it by force? Because Daniel, it doesn't mean because all of us are pastors, that means I should join you. All of us are singers, that means I should join you. All of us are magicians, that means I should join you. Even though they are magicians, but Daniel refused to join the magician in Babylon, and Daniel stand out. Because Daniel refused to join them, the Bible says they look for way, they search for faults to criticize Daniel. They look for some errors that they will see in Daniel so that they can bring that to the king. But the Bible says they found none. There are some people, you don't know the covenant they have with God. You start to fight them, your entire life is going down. Everything will go wrong for you. The Bible said they tried by all means to bring Daniel down. And they made a law, because that's the only thing they can do. Nobody should pray in Babylon for 30 days. Daniel said, the Bible says, when Daniel heard that the king have signed the law and the law cannot be changed, that's the time Daniel go up and open the window, kneel down 3 times a day, pray. And they saw that, they took that to the king. They put Daniel in the lion's den. The Bible said the angel of God, God Almighty, sent an angel to shut the mouth of the lion. Some people, no matter what you try, they will never go down. No matter how you try to bring them down, they will never go down, because we are sealed. The Bible said nothing happened to Daniel, and the king took Daniel out from the lion's den. But the men, it will backfire on you. Anyone that is plotting against you, you don't even need to scared or worry. God Almighty will backfire their plot. The Bible said the men that made Daniel to go to the lion's den, guess what? They threw the men inside the den, and the lion catch them, began to cut them in pieces. They threw their wives inside the den, innocent wives. They threw the innocent children because of your envy, because of your wickedness, because of your jealousy. Daniel refused to join you. Because Daniel refused, you conspired against Daniel. You think Daniel is like the other people. Listen, some people you can touch them and you can go scot-free. But there are some people, the day you touch them is the end of your life. Begin to write your will. Because you go, in fact, there will be nobody to enjoy your will, because your wife is going down, your children are going down. Who is going to enjoy your legacy? Be very careful of the people you are fighting. And that is what is happening today in our nations. That is why no matter how hard you work, behind you nobody is there to maintain your legacy, because your legacy is going down with you. You cannot touch some people and go scot-free. Be very careful before you plan. And some of you that just go and join, gang up, you don't even know, you join to fight, the consequences will not escape on your life.
Okay, my love, I count on you. Until next time, peace in your homes, love in your heart, and unity.